Welcome back to Headbangers Ball. We're out on the road in Charlotte, North Carolina with Marilyn Manson, bringing you an exclusive preview of their upcoming European tour. And we just got back from Sepultura, Attitude, a song all about living your life the way you want to live it, not conforming. And Marilyn, I was wondering, I guess you can relate a lot to that particular song. What's Marilyn Manson's attitude?
It's usually based in individuality and being a strong person. Antichrist Superstar is a record about, finding faith in yourself and killing off the old ways, that you've been raised in things like Christianity and considering other alternatives. A lot of the philosophers that I really grew up enjoying were, Nietzsche and Freud and Darwin and Aleister Crowley and Anton LaVey and some of these people.
Right. So from your perspective, it's a very positive message in the album.
It is. I don't think it's an offensive or shocking record. I think I'm just saying my story on my terms, and for some people it might be extreme, but it's not intended to be.
Right. Now you have said that it is a concept album. What's the concept based on for Antichrist Superstar?
Well, it's more of a soundtrack to our lives, which is more of a concept in some ways. It's like you write a story that or you create something that takes you over, and then it begins writing you. The story is basically a biography of, my life, and there's a lot of different metaphors. I use the metaphor of a worm to kind of describe the more vulnerable time when I was a kid, and I really didn't have my own opinions, and then it sort of transforms into this angel, which is really Marilyn Manson, and then the final stage is Antichrist Superstar, which is the more nihilistic, totalitarian element in everybody's personality. That there's a real struggle on the album and in my life between, that power, what do you do with it, where does it go?
But I read somewhere that you also said it was kind of to bring about the apocalypse. What exactly did you mean by that?
Well, as a kid, I was, constantly terrorized with the idea of Armageddon and the Antichrist and things like that. And as I got older, I realized that, something like Antichrist is the collective disbelief in God that everybody has in them. And it's not so much as one person, but, it's like I look at things like everybody wears a crown, but someone has to stand and be king. So I'm the person who has stood up and said, as many others have tried in the past, that, you can believe in yourself. So it's more of an apocalypse of the subconscious,
Right.
It's not so much the destruction of the world as we know it. The things that you hear on the record, are kind of what you see live in so many ways. I mean, it's not so much theatrical or contrived. It's because just by nature we're very volatile and unpredictable. So, but there is a representation of that metamorphosis.
Right. Okay. Well, we will be checking out some Marilyn Manson live a little bit later on, but right now we've got a new video for you on Headbangers Ball, and it's coming from Tool. They've got a new album out called Anima, and it went straight in at #2 on the US Billboard chart, so well done to Tool. And the first video coming at you now is Stink Face.